What's going on, guys? We're gonna do a little bit of a different video today. So you've seen all the stuff that I do, but today I'm going to show you what I'm working with to show you that you don't need all the fanciest stuff to be able to have fun, work on your projects, and get stuff done. And of course, even the stuff that I have, I've gotten it over years and years. I started out with just a basic toolkit, and it's kind of grown into what it is now. I started out doing it in my parents' driveway, and now luckily I have a house with a 2-car garage and a little shop cutout. But you'll see that all soon. Let me show you, let's show you the shop first. So this is my garage. We've got Opelousas sitting there just ready to go. I just don't have the time to give to her right now. Got racks of junk, racks of food. Yeah, we'll look at that later. And then here's the little shop cutout that we have. So this is my first toolbox that I've ever bought. And the first one I got was this Top Craftsman box, and it used to sit on the floor in my bedroom. And anytime I would have to get stuff out of it or use stuff, I would just, open up the drawer, take out a rack of sockets, and bring it with me. And really, before this, I just had all my tools in the plastic molded case that it came in. So up top, we've got my stickers. I'm particular about my stickers. I want them to be nice if I'm gonna have them. And this is, of course, where you keep all your junk. Everyone has it. Top of the toolbox is just where you keep garbage. So we've got, I don't know, that's an empty box, so that can actually probably get thrown away. We've got a polymer 80, which could be anything. I don't know. This is a tapered ring tool that you saw me use to build the small block. And other random stuff. Got heat wrap, Loctite. See anything cool? Oh, IWE deletes for the Raptor. I've had these forever and just haven't put them on. Maybe that'll be happening soon. Voltmeters. Now this I would recommend. Bondhus Allen keys with the ball end. These things are awesome, worth any money. And yeah, I think that's it for the junk. Got our glove holder on the side that's been empty for months and then never got new gloves to put in there. Top drawer, screwdrivers, and miscellaneous. So I started out with a random, well, not random, it's the $20 set of Craftsman screwdrivers you get at Lowe's. And I've lost some, broke some. Now most of the times I just get cheap ones from Harbor Freight because I use my screwdrivers, as pry bars, as hammers, as chisels. So, not the best. Got some files, miscellaneous screwdriver, scraper, pipe cutter, paint thing that never gets used for paint. Drawer number 2. These are the sockets I don't really use a lot, as well as extensions. But the extensions, of course, I use all the time. 1/2-inch 12-point sockets. Got 1/4-inch 12-point and Torx and Allens. Got 3/8 Torx and Allens. Metric 3/8 12-point and standard 3/8 12-point. Spark plug socket. This is the best spark plug socket. This universal joint, the ball socket, I mean, this thing binds up. This does not. My dad has had this forever, and now I have it. Snap on, and it's probably the only thing Snap-on I'll ever have. These are the main sockets. 3/8, Chrome, Craftsman, metric standard, 1/4 inch metric standard, and then the short ones. We've got our 1/2 inch ratchet, extendable, 3/8 extendable ratchet, a regular 1/2 inch that came in my first tool kit, little 1/4 inch ratchets, 3/8 ratchet, random drawer of all the pliers I have. As you see, I could probably organize this a little bit better. But, you know, oil filter wrench, vice grips, Craftsman vice grips, cobalt channel locks, snap ring pliers, more vice grips, side cutters. I love this hose cutter. Had this for forever too. Cobalt channel locks, wire crimpers. You know, you get the idea. Wrenches. Just got this big boy not too long ago. I forgot what we were doing. Oh, taking tie rods off of F-150 rack. Needed a big wrench. Ratcheting wrenches. Great investment. The only thing you need is a set of ratcheting wrenches. This is metric and standard. And then over here I have these big 14-piece sets from Harbor Freight, a metric and a standard. This bottom box came after. And both of these I got when they were on sale. So this I got on sale when it was like $220. And this I got on sale when it was like $180 or $220-ish, something like that. Bottom box. Usually there would be a ratcheting screwdriver set here, but that's upstairs. I was working on my 3D printer. And torque wrenches. We got a 3/8 Craftsman torque wrench, 1/2 inch Harbor Freight Special, and both of these are not working. They, for the lower torque values, they don't click. And I can't have that. This is a lifter puller. You stick that in the end of the lifter and screw it in, and then you slide this weight to hammer it out for the stuck lifters. Magnet. Plastic trim pieces, lug nut tool for the Raptor, brake caliper compressor, and valve spring compressor, and random Velcro or some buckle that I never used. Impact sockets. Beautiful. All of these I got on sale. So $20, and then I got shorty sets from Harbor Freight, and I can't remember how much those were. But definitely don't need the shorty sets. You can get away with just having the long ones, and do get your impact rated extensions and swivels. Now this is half junk and half hammers and one pry bar. That's all reliable. And the other oh no, this is all reliable. A good old 4-pound. I had nowhere else to put these nice cases that come with my red tools that I buy, so I just put them here. And then we've got 2 Husky pry bars, and this tool is one of the best investments. This right angle impact, great for brake caliper bolts and anywhere you just need to get into a tight place. If you get one though, get the hog ring. Do not get this pin detent. I didn't pay attention when I bought mine, and I hate dealing with that thing. Bottom drawer is mostly junk. The only thing I use a lot is the timing light and the die grinder. And I got this die grinder from Harbor Freight for like $35, and it is awesome. So that's our toolbox. And you don't have to have that many tools to work on your own cars. I have let me see if I can find it. So in my opinion, this kit from Harbor Freight has 75 to 85% of everything that you'll need. It goes on sale frequently or has coupons for $100. And you've got basic wrench sizes, 1/4 inch deep wells, spark plug sockets, screwdriver with all the bits, adjustable wrench, side cutters, needle nose. And then you've got 1/2 inch, 3/8, more 1/4 inch. And this is all the stuff you need. I mean, that takes care of your sockets and ratchets right there. If you're looking to start getting into doing stuff, definitely a good buy. We put a lift on my cousin's Bronco with these tools and a power drill. So you can do a lot of stuff with just this. I almost forgot these C-clamps that I have, and I only got those to use for the Icon leaf springs on the Raptor. So now we're done with the toolbox. We'll work our way over. There's some more choice artwork on the walls. A little bit of a power tool rack. This would be a angle grinder, usually my little impact driver, drill, and my 1/2 inch impact. Got our air compressor going up to a hose reel, and I love that hose reel. That was a great deal for like $60 at Tractor Supply. Got these cabinets from my father-in-law. So this is, Jesus. There, perfect. This one is mostly junk. Well, you've got tire compressor, towel when washing the car, or car washing stuff, handheld vacuum, soap. But could be organized better. Got random stuff down here. Got a palmetto oh well, that could be anything. Wiring stuff, tape. Got fluids up here, and yeah, I mean, look at it. Random boxes of washers, screws, bolts, random loose bolts, Loctite. I got some carburetor parts back there. And then here's my workbench. Got a vise with soft jaw inserts. These are rubber. Usually you want like copper or brass because this rubber moves and melts and everything else when you're grinding stuff on it. Sander's awesome, love it. $20 screwdriver set from Harbor Freight that never ever gets touched, but it's a good buy for you guys. Underneath, we've got a bandsaw that's never been used and a bench grinder that hadn't been used. I do have a stand for the bench grinder, just haven't put it up yet. This thing, what do we got up here? Drill bits, random hose fittings, pens, scanners for BMW, junk, silicone, thread sealant, super glue, cutting wheels, grinding discs, sanding pads, some end mills, and the rest of my power tools. This, I have a hard time recommending this Milwaukee electric ratchet because I don't know, I don't mind using my regular ratchet or just putting the bit on my driver. You know, you get these little bits from Harbor Freight that are a hex, and they go in, and then you can put your 1/4 inch sockets, and I mean, that's all I need. Welder. Old, cheap, Chicago Electric flux core welder that I suck with, and I've never done a good weld with it. Random spray paints, AC. This bench I got off of our neighborhood Facebook for free, so that was pretty sweet. What do I have in here? Hey! Free Jersey Mike sub. And of course, this is the engine that we took out of Appaloosa. You know, the cylinders look good. Turns out this had a F303 cam in it, so pretty healthy cam. That was our problem right there. Spun that oil pump drive shaft and lost oil pressure. Now this is the area of no return. This stuff gets piled up here and nothing ever happens with it. So like we've got this Harbor Freight cart that I got on sale, and it was supposed to be I keep it with me while I'm working on cars, and I get to have the tools on there, and it's just easy. Well, now it's a storage cart. It's got all the rear suspension for Appaloosa, coilovers, rear sway bar, the works, and it's just sitting. But this is pretty cool, actually. My brother-in-law had his neighbor's CNC cut out a Mustang. I actually did the paint job on it. Do your red, white, and blue underneath. Sprinkle your Dawn dish soap. And then you spray the black across the whole thing. And you wash it off. And where there was dish soap, you know, you don't have black. That's my rigid pack out, whatever, 351 Cleveland that was in my 71 Mach 1 Mustang. I'll say first serious engine that I ever built. Had flat top pistons, 4V closed chambered heads, a good cam, and that thing was a lot of fun. Wiped out a camshaft in it because all this stuff is junk now. Really disappointing. So I've got to take it apart and get it cleaned out. But it should still be good. Not a lot of miles on that engine. And you know, this is the 429 from the station wagon. And you know, we already know that. Oh yeah, there you go, right there. Pinched a ring, and so here it sits. No plans for it yet. It'd be cool to rebuild, but I don't have anything to put it in. And then this is our LS. That's a 5.3 from a 2003 Express van, and that'll be going in our cheap 10-second Fox body. And there's our shelves of carburetors. We've got 750 double pumper, 2 Edelbrock 650s, a 600 Holly, a 2-barrel Holly, and another 750 double pumper. This is stuff for a project you guys haven't seen. I picked up a Jeep Cherokee that's been sitting for 10 years. And this is stuff that we're gonna use to get it back running. All the wiring stuff for the Corvette. I've got a bunch of lights, wires, switches, so that'll be fun. Down here is a turbo kit for our Fox body, for that LS that's gonna be going in. Over here, we've got 460 heads, exhaust manifold, slapper bars, intercooler, gaskets, shelves that aren't in the house, 351 Cleveland intake, random 460 parts. Set of heads I got off Facebook for 50 bucks, 302 heads. I'm probably gonna put these on the old Appaloosa engine and either sell it or I don't know. I just like having stuff complete around here. Yeah, stuff complete, sure. Stuff for the LS swap, like Chemso, fuel pump, a bench harness to be able to tune it, different AN fittings, fuel filter. These are comp valve springs for the LS, injectors and fuel rails, nitrous kit. I wish I could put that on something, but don't know what to put it on. This is a seat that's gonna go in the vet cart, chop saw. I got 3 jacks. I've got a low profile jack, got this Badlands jack, and then this jack I've had forever. That's the strut tower brace for Appaloosa. Engine hoist, and my yard tools. Personally, I like Echo. And guys, when your project starts to look like this, when it starts to become a shelf, that means it's time to start working on it, or at least clean up around the place. More action to come soon, guys. Maybe we'll do those IW delete, blah, blah, blah. Jesus. Maybe.
What did you say?
Maybe we'll do those IWE deletes on the Raptor next, or maybe we'll fire up this LS next, or we'll work on the Cherokee next. I don't know. I take this thing day by day. You never know what tomorrow's gonna bring you. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing, and remember, go get them reps.